You know, Game Underground open. We opened like 4 years ago, and before that, there was Game Universe there that I was part of.
Yeah, the Game Universe.
And we've been running Smash forever, and it's still Melee.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I remember back when it was like maybe once a month. The tournament would be once a month, and it would be like maybe in New Hampshire, maybe like a few in Massachusetts. But now it's huge. Literally 3 tournaments a week if you want to go.
It's so good. And we have the Nest series going on this summer, and there's almost a tournament every week for that too.
Yeah, the New England Summer Circuit. There's 9 tournaments, I believe, or maybe 12, 13 tournaments.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's like 12 or 13.
Some large amount of tournaments that culminate up to the final event, which is the Mass Madness Championship Edition.
Yeah, and that's going on at Game Underground in Framingham.
So there's going to be.
We are so happy. We've hosted that the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And we've had huge turnouts, man.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Definitely been Game Underground's privilege to do so. It's awesome.
I'm so lucky.
The big event.
You know what? For a second, let's talk about the elephant in the room right up here. We just announced yesterday Guts 3.
Yeah, it's going to be at Foxwoods?
At Foxwoods, dude.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Man. Have you been to Foxwoods before?
I've never been to a single casino in my life, so it's going to be amazing.
Are you 21?
Oh yeah, I'm of drinking age. I can gamble. I can do anything.
You do all that stuff. I want to make sure people know about the Foxwoods event. It is all ages. You can bring an 8-year-old to it.
Wow.
Okay. We have a section of the casino. Basically, Foxwoods is like a giant mall, and if you went into the different stores, there are different parts of the casino. So you go in like this store, and there's poker, and this door, and there's slots, and I almost said magic. I hope they have. Well, we will have Magic the Gathering at our tournament, so that one day you'll have a door to go play Magic. But blackjack and crazy games that I don't even understand. You know what I mean? Am I thinking like Baccarat and all kinds of crap? So basically, if you could picture like the biggest mall you've ever seen, and there's all stores you can buy stuff. There's an arcade there you can go and play in. There's a concert venue. There's bars. There's nightclubs. There's comedy clubs. Oh, wait.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty high-profile match.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. Let's talk about the match for a minute.
Nuro and AOI versus DJ Mir and Mr. Lemon. They're all pretty good players from the area.
Nice.
Mr. Lemon's on Dr. Mario. I think he's definitely the best Dr. Mario in New England right now.
Oh wow! All right. It's a treat to sit in on this with you, man.
Yeah, Nuro is an extremely smart player. He and I go very close in the game. They're on the red team, so it's interesting seeing how this turns out.
And AOI, he actually works at Game Underground. So.
Yeah, he does. He helps host the Smash tournaments.
Yeah, but he hosts Smash and he works there like during the day. So.
Pretty even game so far. Red team's died once, but everyone's high percent, so it's like pretty much even.
Yeah, anyone can get knocked off.
A big thing in teams is because you don't really have time to like fish for your kill moves.
Yeah.
If one person ends up surviving till like 150, like Dr. Mario, they're all actually at death percent right now.
Yeah.
But if one person is very good and proficient at surviving, it can end up like where him and his partner kill their opponents like 2 or 3 times, and he'll still be like 140, like Sheik right now.
Yeah.
DJ Mir is really holding it down, as is Nuro.
Both Sheiks, yeah.
So I think it's going to heavily come down to whether or not AOI dies again, and which Sheik dies first.
Wow, that makes sense.
Because
then you always have a fresh guy waiting there for you too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to conserve the stocks because offense is pretty easy in teams because you have a lot of ways to hit them, but you only have a certain amount of stocks, so a lot of games come down to who can hold their stocks better. Easy kill on Marth. Yeah, so blue team is now solidly ahead because especially since DJ Mir has been able to hold his stock very well.
Is that like 189?
Yeah. He actually got knocked around twice, which saved him. I think the Dr. Mario actually saved his life. Or maybe it was a Sheik. Oh, there you go. So it's more closer to the game now.
Okay. Red team's a little short with 2 left on
Yeah, so red team is a little bit behind, but it's not that big of a lead. It's nothing that can be beat. So now it's like even.
Now it's about even.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The real thing you want to watch out for is when one person just like stays at 130 or 140 forever, and their teammate like gets easy kills and stuff.
Yeah.
That will turn the course of the game around.
You just don't want to be left alone here at the end.
Yeah. Both teams are showing pretty good teamwork. They're not hitting each other or anything. A big thing in teams is you want to be close enough to help your teammate when they get hit. So like Dr. Mario down smashed AOI there, and Nuro wasn't close enough to help, or he was close enough, but yeah, I guess he missed the punish.
You can knock him down.
Yeah, he could have actually punished him for hitting his teammate. So in singles, like when you hit your opponent, you're safe because your opponent is in delay, in stun from getting hit.
Right.
But in doubles, you hit your opponent, and their teammate is there waiting for you. So the moment their teammate gets hit, they're ready to punish you for hitting them.
Right, that makes sense.
It's almost like
it's like waiting behind you, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same way card casting works, but it's even more aggressive. This is actually a pretty big lead for red team. Even though it's the same like stock difference as before. Currently, if Dr. Mario dies, and all players on the stage know this at this point, if Dr. Mario loses his stock, it becomes a 2v1 situation, which is very, very, very hard. It's like almost insurmountable.
What about if you have 2v1, but you have two Sheik over here?
I think the 2v1 situations that are not that bad are when both the two are almost dead, or like very high percentage.
Yeah.
And that's actually kind of manageable, but as it is.
Like what's going on right here?
I think that red team should be stealing stock because 2v1 is very, very hard to play. Yeah. Because the Sheik's options are very heavily limited right now. But AOI trusts Nuro a lot, and I think it's going to pay off. It's 2v1 stock right now. Nuro is very good at the Sheik.
Yeah, by staying out there, now they have the extra life.
DJ Bear with really good whip dash.
Oh man, that was too bad.
Yeah, Nuro really clutched it out there.
Wow.
I would have thought that he would actually be at a disadvantage if that I didn't steal his stock, but he did really well.
That was an entertaining match, though.
Yeah. So I think this is these are two of the big three teams I guess here today.
It's cool. The teamwork in Smash is very unique to Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
There aren't many other games like that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I guess. That's true. I can't really think of that many like video games with 2v2 teamwork or coordination like this.
You know, shooters are a little bit.
Yeah, Halo comes to mind actually.
Yeah, the first thing I thought it was Halo, where you have people chipping together to get the kills.
Exactly. They're like they call out to each other and they're like, oh, this guy's one shot. He's beeping, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it's similar in Smash where like where you want to coordinate with your teammate, but you don't even like really have to. I find that when you play on good teams, you can just kind of hit your opponent once, and then your teammate will be ready for it. You don't even need to say a single thing. It's really nice. I mean, there's like sometimes there's obvious things like, oh, help me, he's killing me, like if the other guy didn't notice. But unlike in a first-person shooter or whatever, everybody sees the same screen. It's not like people see different screens. So information is all shared and it's visible.
That makes sense. Yeah.
If you have good enough awareness, then you won't actually miss anything. But like of course sometimes people miss things because they're like very focused on their own character.
Now do certain I watch a lot of Smash and I do play Smash, but do certain team-ups have a little bit better like combos to work together and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's definitely better synergy teams. Like, for example, I think one of the characters that's classically good in singles and not as good in teams is Falco.
Yep.
And it's not that he's not good in teams, but the differential between his strength in singles and teams is so high. Because in singles he lasers, keeps you locked down. But in doubles, if you laser, then you're not really accomplishing that much. You can still keep one guy locked down, but like, what if you accidentally hit your teammate, or like, it's locking down one person doesn't really help when he has a teammate behind them.
Right.
So Falco actually struggles in teams, along with Captain Falcon, because like there's a few things that don't work, and then everything else like you can make it work. But there's definitely stronger combinations. The character I play, Jigglypuff, actually is one of the best teams characters in the game. I feel. I think that while I was talking, there was a series of gifts that happened. I think Red Team managed to kill both Dr. Mario and Falx off the side. I didn't really see how it happened, but that's pretty big. I would say they're solidly in the lead right now, especially since percentages are even. Yeah, Fox goes down again, and this lead is very solid. Two-stock lead.
He's gonna get back there.
AOI accidentally hits Nuro. He's getting back for sure. One thing about teams is unless you have a character that can efficiently edge guard, a lot of the edge guards in Melee, especially 1v1 edge guards, are drawn out. They like involve grabbing the ledge, letting them up B, hitting them after the up B, etc. And they take a long time. They're like very good, and they always work. But in teams, you don't always have the luxury of enough time to edge guard someone. Like,
right.
Say it takes like it's 20-second edge guard. Like you don't have 20 seconds edge guard, and your teammate's dying on the side, or like your time could be better spent helping your teammate out.
Right, it might be better to go help your partner instead of.
Exactly. So a lot of
they have a huge advantage here now.
Yeah, they blue team I think got a bit desperate trying to kill Sheik. That's a big thing in teams. Wow, it's actually even. It's actually a lot closer now.
That was really quick.
Yeah, DJ Mirror is doing a lot of work. I mean, he definitely has worked kind of fun. This is the kind of thing that I think is like very, very difficult. Unless he gets a quick skip, he cannot win this, I think. It'll be extremely hard.
There it is.
Yeah, one grab in 2v1 is basically death.
Yeah. That was a good match.
I think it was 2-0 by.
Yeah, it was 2-0, yeah.
Nuro and AOI.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I think they blue team actually got kind of during the course of the set they kind of got like too impatient trying to kill the Sheik because she was sitting at 130 and they like it's frustrating when you see someone sitting at 130 and you're like that. That's the reason why they're winning the game.
Yeah.
So you just want to get them, but if you get too desperate, it becomes obvious.
Cool. Thanks for joining me. I think you got a match up here, right? He's got a match up. Sick. That was awesome. Some good stuff too. Dropping knowledge for me. It was a good.